Hi, my name is NiCole Fischer.
I'm Keith
Fischer.
Fischer.
We
Start over. What? Ready?
Okay, start over. No, talk for real. This is for real.
My name's Keith Fischer. This is NiCole Fischer.
We did that.
We didn't. That was
You can't say.
Oh, that was poop.
Okay, yeah. So we are husband and wife.
Should we start over?
Just keep going. Just keep going. This is never gonna happen.
When you are feeling close to me, and you tell me you care, you know joy fills inside of me. Tell me freely what's in your heart.
We are the owners of the Mill in Bonduel, Wisconsin. The Mill, if you haven't been here, is a coffee shop.
First of all, why haven't you been here?
But what it is, is a coffee shop and a boutique and a bourbon room. Like we sell stuff.
Bourbon retailer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Mill we purchased in 2020.
December 2020.
Yep. It was Halloween and okay, back up. I was looking for studio space.
Lord.
It's looking for photography studio space. Stop clapping. I was looking for photography studio space. I did photography. The type of photography I did is called boudoir. I think I'm pronouncing it wrong. I think the French way is boudoir.
Boudoir.
But Wisconsin people call it boudoir. And that's the type of photography I did. If you don't know what type of photography that is, what it is tasteful, beautiful women. Maybe not all beautiful, but I make them beautiful in their pictures and bring out their beauty. And
empower them, make them feel confident.
Right. No, for real. It is a really powerful type of photo shoot. So I was doing that out of our home.
So I'd have to pack up a whole bunch of kids in our minivan and leave so she could take naughty pictures of these beautiful women.
Okay. And now when I say it out loud, it sounds ridiculous, but our home, we had a really good setup for it. Okay. And that's the type of photography it is. It's like more bedroom style and stuff. So, it was getting out of hand.
So that was getting old, like packing up the kids and then going and spending the money that she was making just to leave the house.
No, that's not accurate. He wasn't spending much money driving around in a minivan. But
yeah.
Anyways, we were looking for photography space. I was asking around town in Bonduel and they're like, I don't know. There's nothing really open. And then the Mill, this old female, I don't know if any of you have driven past the Mill where it is now and what it looked like before, but it kind of becomes part of the scenery, right? Mm-hmm. You drive past something forever and you forget it's there. So living in Bonduel, we've been here for how long?
12, 13 years?
Yeah.
14 years? Jeez.
Right. Yeah. Even I remember moving here and looking at this building and being like, that building's so cool. It could have so much potential. Oh my God, it's so cool. But even after a while, I didn't even realize it was standing there because it's just there and it was falling apart. It was in bad condition. But so someone told me, I don't know if someone told me.
So think of 2020 Halloween.
You love
I think this is it's funny because it's part of the story. Because
okay. I like your version. Okay, go. We're getting there. This is gonna take a long time. Okay.
I don't have anything else to do.
You do actually have a lot to do, but go ahead.
It's my free time for the day. So think of 2020 Halloween. Like people didn't know, are we having Halloween? We having trick-or-treating? Do you hand out candy? Do you not hand out candy? Can you go to people's houses? Can you hang out with other people?
You throw candy from your door.
To the road. It was a weird time. We opted to go trick-or-treating.
We were rebels.
Because we're badasses like that. So we took our two little kids. Oh, Cubby too.
Yeah, we had them all, I think.
Probably.
Yeah.
Sawyer probably went. He was like a senior in high school.
He did not.
I could see him doing that. Yeah. Holding his cat on a leash.
Okay. Our oldest is in his cat era, and he's going to be 21. And he has a college, side note, he has a college house with a bunch of people, and he got a cat to help with a mouse problem. But the cat loves mice and is playing with them and not killing them. And so he just sent us a video yesterday. So that's where this cat video or cat comment came from, is our oldest is now this like cat guy.
Yeah. But
anyways,
he's also like 6'3", 230 pounds. So
he's like, it's funny.
Yeah.
It's like, he shouldn't be a cat guy. He's like military lifts. And then he's like, kitty. Come here, kitty. Right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Back to Halloween.
Halloween 2020. Everybody felt a little bit naughty for going trick-or-treating. And then we have this tradition of always going to a friend's house and hanging out there on Halloween night.
You can say their name. It's not like they're famous. Or
Katie and Sam Roberts.
Yeah.
Yep. Great tradition. Ended this year. So sad.
They gave us candy. we went there and we saw him.
Yeah.
We parked there because, anyways, go on. It's not relevant. Go.
Tell them how you parked. So we're sitting around a campfire having a couple cocktails, and somebody said, "Oh, what about the old feed mill?" And somebody else at that campfire is like, "That thing's gonna fall down one strong wind, and
that thing's
gone."
condemned. There's no way. It's a pile of the village is tearing it down. It's part of their plan.
Maybe it was at the time.
Surprise!
Here
surprise.
comes us. No, you don't save that beautiful building.
Are you drunk?
She got in her minivan.
I don't know why you like to tell everybody I have a minivan.
Because we're not cool.
I'm not embarrassed about it.
What? Okay. Makes one of us.
Okay, go.
She gets in her minivan and she goes over to the owner's house. Keep in mind, it's like 8 or 9 o'clock.
Yeah, it was late.
And knocks on her door.
She had COVID. She was an older woman. Her name is Joan Camps. We really love her. We named a flatbread after her. We don't have the flatbread anymore, but she made
This is short term.
It was a short term.
Shout out to Joan.
We'll name more things after.
We'll bring it back.
Yeah, we love Joan.
Yeah.
So can I tell this part? Because I was there and you weren't.
I wasn't even there.
He was still at the campfire. I knocked on the door. She's like, I can't come all the way down. There was like a tri-level. She's like, I can't come all the way down because I have COVID. I'm like, oh my gosh. Okay, I'm sorry. Are you okay? She's like, yeah, I'll be okay. What's up? I said, what are you doing with your building on the corner? And she's like, oh, that's 3 lots. I'm like, oh, no, I didn't know that. I'm like, I'm looking for studio space. And she's like, oh, there's pretty woodwork in there for that. I'm like, oh, okay. What are your plans? And she's like, I don't know. I'm like, could I rent it from you? She's like, do you want to buy it? I'm like, maybe. Maybe I'll buy it. Like,
she's like, if you just pay the utilities.
Yeah. She was like,
I'll let you use it whenever you want.
Yeah. So I'm like, this is a magical moment. Well, I crept around before I knocked on her door. I trespassed. I was looking in her windows of this building and I'm like, this is awesome. Okay. But you have to understand, I am a woman and I look at my cosmetic things like, oh, this could be cool. But I'm like thinking, what is the inside actually going to be like? Right. Mm-hmm. Well, okay. Anyways, we make a plan to meet her on a different date when she's not having
Sick
COVID.
anymore.
Yeah. I get back to the fire. I'm like, we're going to look at this place. This place is going to be great. It's going to be awesome. I couldn't get it out of my head. And I will admit is like maybe a weakness of mine or strength, depending for this time, it was a strength is I don't let up. Like I'm almost obsessive about things. And I didn't stop talking. He's like, okay. I'm like, whatever. So I was
excited to see it too.
He was excited. Mm-hmm. And then I didn't get super duper excited about it until we actually looked through it. Because like I said, I'm a cosmetic person because I don't know how, if you are at the mill ever and you look at a picture and it's crooked on the wall, I want you to know I hung it. Anything crooked, I hung. And it's because I got impatient because there's brick and I can't just nail something up. And so Keith has to get some special drill out to do it. And if he doesn't do it, I like get sticky things and I stick it to it. And then I don't eye it up and do it the right way and it's crooked. So back to me just being cosmetic is like, I like things look good. I like, well, besides crooked pictures, but like decorations and stuff. But like when it comes to like hitting a stud in a wall, I never do at home. I never do hanging stuff because I don't know how to find a stud.
You did one time.
I did?
Well, you didn't find it, but you hung it.
Did I find a stud?
No.
See, that's what I'm getting at. But anyways, so I knew I needed Keith's approval was the thing because he has a building background. He has actually a plumbing background, a building background, now electrical background.
So we
anyways
met Joan here.
Yeah, we met Joan here.
And then walked through it.
Yep.
And it was full. Keep in mind, like probably 10 years prior to that, I think she tried to sell it. Like she had it listed for sale for a period of time.
Oh,
like
I didn't
quite
know
a
that.
while. And it didn't sell. And it was in pretty rough shape. I'm sure we'll throw some pictures up, maybe, Cammie? Maybe we could throw some pictures up of what it looked like. There's one right there. Looks like it.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
Scares me.
Thanks, Cammie. Thanks for pulling that up. We're pretending right now that we are like professional podcasters and we're going to like, Cammie is going to talk. She's our podcast manager. And we were talking about how whatever other podcasts they always bring
Jamie from Theo Vaughn
and like pulling stuff up on the internet. Well, you can't see it, but we can. There's a picture of the old mill on the wall. So it looks like Cammie pulled it up from the internet.
I'm sure that'll get edited in at some point.
Okay. Anyways. Okay, good. Good job, Cammie.
So keep in mind, it was very rough looking from the outside, and on the inside, it was just packed full of things. Joan and her husband Lee had aspirations to turn it into a supper club, and this where we're sitting actually was like their living room with a bedroom back here. There's like a three bedroom, 2-bath apartment here.
Yeah, because there was a third floor.
And it had not had any tenants in it for like 20 years. And there was a lot of water damage and it was just rough. And I think we both walked into it probably secretly wanting it.
I did. Yeah.
But also nervous because it was
I thought you
so
were going to
much
be like,
work.
no, Trixie, no. This place is...
But we spent probably an hour, maybe 2 hours here, like that day with Joan. We were here a long time. Like I walked through the crawl space. We went in the
that long. Oh, okay. I just remember kids being in the van waiting for us, so we left them out there.
Gave them some fruit snacks, I bet.
No. We're not trash. Maybe.
But we both walked.
We walked right
out the front door.
Yep.
And like this is like our game plan time.
Well,
what do we think? We got to talk privately.
But I can read him pretty well, and I had first off, I'm an energy reader, not like I'm self-diagnosing that. Like I can get a good vibe of things. And when I walked in, I'm telling you the truth. There's even like, it doesn't have to be an old building. I'll go into places, I'm like, ooh, bad energy. Just like something that makes me feel uncomfortable or like I don't want to stay here. I don't know what it is, but I don't. When I walked in here the first time, I had the best feeling of like warmth and energy, like I was home. And I know you felt the same way because we've talked about it after. I'm like, not spooky. It is an old building. Even at late at night, it's not spooky here. I'm scared of the dark. So like, I still will like run through just because of, you know what I mean? Just like I do that at home. Like if I shut off lights, I'll like run out of the room. But like I can't explain the energy that I had. So I was also picking up on Keith's energy and I kept watching his expression as we were going through and he was like looking at the basement. I'm going to use as an example because that's when I knew you knew it was a good building because you're like, He kept going, wow. But like, it wasn't obvious maybe to Joan, but I could tell you were impressed with the bones of the building. And I was in the basement like, this looks like crap because it was a dirt crawl space. Pretty sure there was dead cats
There was dead animals in there.
Yeah, like it was like
skeletal
Yeah.
remains.
Yeah. So like I was like, this is rough. Like, but then when I was reading him, I'm like, maybe it's not rough. Maybe we got a chance. Because I knew the final decision was like the bones of the building. If we're purchasing, I mean, if renting, whatever, right? But so then we walked out.
And I'll never forget like the look on her face when I'm like, I think we should buy it.
I'm like,
And she was like,
what?
It was her face lit up more than when I proposed to her.
Stop it.
Totally.
He proposed to me. He woke me up. I worked night shift and said he lost his cell phone and he buried it on our land where we built our house now, which is a really romantic story. And I think it was romantic. It really was. But if that's what he's saying, it's because I probably looked like I worked a 12-hour night shift, because I did. And I was digging in the dirt for his phone, because he's like, oh, call my phone. And I'm like, why is it in the dirt? And then there was a ring by his phone. And that's where our house is built. It's it is a really cool, he put a lot of thought into it. So, but if you're saying that is why, is because I
think she was just more excited about this place than she was probably to marry me.
That's not true. I was happy. So anyways, we walk in, he's like, we're going to buy it. Like usually it's like, well, let's crunch numbers. He'll say things like, he was like, no, we're going to buy it. And I'm like, really? And keep in mind, I have a photography business at that time. We have 5 kids at home. Basically I was making good money as a photographer, but like he had the stream of income. It was risky. It was very risky. In 2020, the unknowns, his job is stable, right? He's a police officer. So he has a job. It's not going anywhere. He has job security every day. Just go outside. You're going to look. His job's not going anywhere, but not here. We have a great neighborhood.
Yeah.
Well, just kidding. So like people ask, like also like I had someone come in and she's trying to open up a coffee shop in Wisconsin, and I've helped her, like give her our coffee guy's name and stuff. And she's like, financially, how'd you do it? I'm like, you have to be insane unless you are planning this, right? Or you have a good cushion, you almost have to
whatever cushion you think is enough is
not enough. When you think you're ready to open, it's not. You get tack on. Anybody that has renovated a building will tell you, they'll laugh at you if you're like, oh, I'm planning on opening in May. They're like, oh, that's funny. In what, a year or two? Because it's not going to happen. Because if you're waiting on electrical, you're waiting on something before the electrical that has to show up. You're like, even though you did a lot of stuff, I feel like there was a lot of like inspections that had to happen that you're waiting on other people's time for things to happen. So it never, and then let's talk about money. We did a land contract with Joan because Joan was a great lady. And
yeah, we actually like ironed out a deal, I think right there on the spot, didn't we?
Yeah.
And like, okay, this is kind of the gist of it. I'm like, I want you to go talk to your kids and make sure like none of them want anything to do with the building before you. And she's like, no, they don't. But yeah, we came up with a plan pretty quick and then had something drawn up and closed on the place in December of 2020. So it took like a month and a half after that.
Of moving forward.
And we would have probably closed earlier than that if the things weren't all in. Remember how full?
It was full.
This place was so full of stuff.
It was like, and I don't want to be offensive. You know what I mean?
And so it's not, but like I can totally see how
it was like someone's reason
why I will never ever. You have to carry my dead body from our house at home. I'm never moving.
I know.
Because we have so much crap.
I don't want. No, where is it coming from? Okay,
I never want to move it.
It's your garage.
It's your basement.
He keeps saying he wants it. My basement. I don't have a lot of things.
All your collector items.
No, it's my. I have a lot of clothes. It's because I own a boutique, so I have to try it out. But it's his garage because he collects old vehicles now, and then my vehicles are outside, the nice ones, and we have old ones.
Do we have any nice ones?
Not really. So we did. Okay, so
pull up the old vehicles, Jamie. Cammy. No. Put them up there.
So that's great though. Maybell is my 1979 Wagoneer. She's beautiful. She is.
Mm-hmm.
And I drive her almost every day. I'm gonna have to put her away for winter because there's no rust on her, so we can't have that starting to happen now.
Focus.
Come
on.
Okay, so financially, how did we do it? Like the girl asked me, and I said it was super, super rough. It was really rough.
It was really hard.
And we never like thought, well, we can't do this. We have just thought like, you have said to me, because I'm like, what's the hold up? What's taking so long? You would be like, money.
Mm-hmm.
We need to make more money. We need this to happen.
Like, we paid for things as we went. We like, are we going to explain everything? We're going to be totally transparent.
We're being transparent. Yeah. Because people need to know, like when they're going into it, it's expensive.
Okay. Number one, first and foremost, everybody, if you own a home, get a home equity line of credit. Even if you don't have plans to use it, it's a great little nest egg of money that you can utilize from your equity that you have built in your home. Get one of those. We were very fortunate in the fact that we built our house in like 2017.
Before it got expensive.
Before it got crazy. And at the time, it seemed like it was crazy expensive. That's the other thing. If you wait, you lose. It'll never be cheaper than what it is today. Like if you wait, you lose. So we did really well with our home because I did a fair amount of the work myself. So we had some built-in equity. A little bit about our backgrounds. I think we should probably talk about that a
little bit, yeah.
So I started building houses for my friends.
Are you going to go all the way back to Fleet Farm?
All the way back to
Fleet Farm days?
Before Fleet Farm. Before Fleet Farm.
Woodman's?
I think it's so wild to think about like not just my past, but everybody's past and how it like molds you as a person.
I agree.
And the
I love
skills that you learn along the way, and you're like, you know, your values and the things.
I love hearing people's stories and like little tidbits like, oh, when I worked at Fleet Farm, I'm like, really? Or when I did it, it's all brings you somewhere and then your experience. It's great.
Yeah. So I like practically begged my friend / neighbor's dad, who had his own little construction company, to let me work for him in the summertime. And I didn't make a ton of money, but I remember one of the things that he said that will always stick with me. He said, you know, like there's times where, yeah, maybe you feel like you don't make a whole lot of money, but there's times that I'm paying for your mistakes, and you're having a long, you get your entire life to bank the skills that you're learning off of, you know, some of the mistakes that I have to pay for.
You're looking back because you're realizing how many mistakes you made.
Oh my God. so many. But I learned so much. And the one thing that I wish everybody would know and not be afraid of is don't be afraid to try something new, even if you don't know how to do it. There's so many things that I've learned by the Educational Institute of YouTube. And just figured out.
He'll do things like fixing stuff at the mill or doing whatever. I'm like, how'd you learn that? What? YouTubed it. I
mean, it doesn't always tell you exactly what to do, but it kind of puts you on the right track.
Right.
So, yeah, that was like when I was like 11, 12, the summer I turned 12, and worked for him for a few years. And then also worked for a concrete contractor in high school. Fast forward, worked at Fleet Farm. They gave me my own little workspace when I was like 16, which was awesome. It was the best gig I had. I got to put all the bikes together, all the lawnmowers, all the stuff like that you saw in Lawn and Garden. Like I put all that together.
The stuff I always want to take the demos home because I don't want to put it together.
Yeah, so that was me.
You're the demo guy.
Okay. They paid me like $8 an hour and charged you $75.
That's good.
Yeah, great business plan. Solid. So then I went and worked for a general contractor for quite a while. Joey Tomazovic Custom Homes back then. Woodcraft Construction now. And he's probably like one of the top 5 people that I've ever met. He's just a great dude, great guy. Consider him one of my best friends, and I learned so much from him. Also worked for a plumber.
Why is that funny?
I don't know. I feel like I'm just rambling on about all this.
No, well, you're just explaining like how, because he's getting to a point And it's good information, but he tells our kids like to do everything so you can do everything when you have a home on your own and you're not hiring out stuff that you could potentially learn to do. So take the jobs. Like Sawyer, our oldest, the cat guy.
He's going to be forever now. The cat guy. Cammie, can you stitch that in? Can you stitch in the cat video that he sent to her in confidence that was hoping it would never get exposed worldwide on the internet?
Anyways, but what Keith is getting at, and you are doing a good job. You're not
rambling.
You're not rambling. It's very informative. It is, because you tell everybody to do everything. You're like, so anyways, our cat boy's son, his job this summer was kind of like A1, what's it called? A1
services.
Yeah. He does a little bit of everything. And we told him, take that job. Cause he's like, do you think there's gonna be enough hours for me at the mill? I'm like, no, no, thank you. No, he's good. He is really good. But we had enough staff already and I didn't want to cut their hours just cause our kid's home. Mm-hmm. So we're like, take that job. Cause Keith's like, you want to learn how to do everything. So you know how to do everything.
Yeah.
Cause it's going to save you money when you're able to do things on your own. And anyways.
So through Joey, I met Andy Nielsen, another great guy. And he started his own plumbing company. At the same time, I built my first house. And around that same time was also like the recession. It's a horrible time, I guess, to start a plumbing company. But what was going on at that time was like HGTV was wild. Oh, yeah. And like home renovations and like bathroom renovations. So we just started doing a ton of those, like bathroom renovations. And I had kind of like a little flooring company that I was doing a lot of custom tile work with. And we just made a really good team. And I learned a ton about plumbing. And I like some of my favorite memories. It sounds so stupid. He's going to laugh at this, but he's going to remember Hershey pies from Burger King. Me, Andy, and I would go for lunch to Burger King and get a Hershey pie. Does anybody remember those?
No, I don't think
Cammie stitched that in. We would like look forward to it though.
It's a good memory.
Yeah. But I learned a lot from him.
That sounds like it. No, you did all of the plumbing at the mill. No, you didn't. That's a lie. That is a lie. Yeah. Andy's friend came. His person that works for him.
Yeah, we had like his entire crew here.
Yeah, that's why I said that's a lie, because I'm like, we had a lot of plumbers.
And we'll cut that out.
Did you do any plumbing here?
Yeah, a lot of like the finished stuff.
Okay, because I felt like I saw you plumbing.
Yeah.
Okay. I went to school for law enforcement. I was in law enforcement for 10 years and then did photography, still do photography. Always was in the line of business, I would say. Like through college, I bartended and waited tables and did all that type of stuff. My background's not as great as Keith's.
I think it is, because she's leaving out a lot of stuff. Because
I feel like it's so boring.
A lot of people love the way, like how personable you are and how you talk to people and how you can relate to so many people. And I think you're leaving out a big part of who you are, is how you learned how to do that. And
I don't know how I learned how to do that.
I think by talking to people.
I would say, I feel like that's just like a thing now that people are aware that customer service is the best type of job to make. Okay, here's our thoughts on children. Is even if they don't have to work, you should make them work, at least with customer service, because they learn how to talk to people. And it's not their fault, but in this world now, they don't have to talk a lot. It's digital, it's texting, it's like, try to talk to a real human, even scheduling an appointment. Like it's insane. So we fault the youth about like, oh yeah, they don't want to talk to people, but it's the society around us that's making it. You don't talk to humans much.
You don't have to, yeah.
And so we take pride in our staff here because, well, at least the ones we hire, like we tell them all.
Do we have any here that we don't hire?
well, I'm saying at least the kids we
Some
hire.
of them are put here on a plan.
No, at least. So for our hiring, they'll all say, I don't know how to make coffee. And we say, neither did we.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we didn't know anything about coffee. Do you know how to talk to people though? Like, can you communicate with a person? And I don't mean like, what do you want to know? Like, no, this isn't a chain coffee shop. We take pride in our community. We take pride in like being warm and getting greeted when they walk in. Sometimes it's hard when it's really busy. So if you're here on a Saturday and you're going to message me and say, I came in on a Saturday and they didn't say hello, I'm sorry, but sometimes it's busy and they might not be able to. But I also have been in here on a really busy Saturday and I still hear them say, welcome, even though they're like making drinks, welcome. And that's what's huge for us. And I feel like our generation, so I'm an 80s baby, so is Keith. We were in like peak time, perfect time. We had a little bit of technology, but not so much where we could be tracked. And there's video of shit we did. You know what I mean? Like that stuff is like, if I was a teen, like it would be terrible. Right. So, I mean,
I'm sure there's plenty of people that are our friends that can't believe that we're not in jail. And
for sure. We weren't even.
What? They were cops?
Yeah. So my nickname in high school was Hofficer because my last name was Hoffman. And I was in trouble all the time. Like not like burning buildings down, but like underage drinking and smoking cigarettes and skipping school, you know, like that type of naughty stuff. But I was also like sassy to the cops. So they would call me Hofficer. And so when I actually became a cop, back up. The superintendent at Manawa had me put on because me and a couple of girls skipped school and drove to New York City. And that's a different podcast. Legit left school, told this guidance counselor that we think she's pregnant. And that was a terrible lie. Because can you imagine what the parents are thinking at that point, that she is pregnant and we're going to do something with the baby? That's what they thought.
Cut that part out, Kimmy.
So anyways, long story short, that is a different podcast. Skipped school, went to New York City, gone. Nobody knew where we were for 5 days. They thought we were dead. This is 2001 or 2002. This is not today where they can track stuff. Nope. These girls are gone. Stacy's pregnant. She wasn't. But Stacy's pregnant. They left. What is going on? Okay, so anyways, part of the deal when I got back is I had to do a ton of community service. And since the cops weren't a huge fan of me, I had to clean all of their squad cars. Like they had the fleet out. They didn't have a ton because Manawa was a small department, but they had fire trucks out and police cars out. And I had to scrub them and clean them. And they probably today would be videoing and be like, look at this asshole. I have her where I want her, cleaning out my car because she's a jerk. So fast forward, I'm a cop. I'm cleaning my own squad car outside of a car wash place in Waiwiga where I was a cop. And the superintendent was at a auction place in Waiwiga. And he goes, no way. Because I was in uniform. He goes, you're an actual cop cleaning your actual squad car? I'm like, yeah, surprise, surprise. Like things happen. And he did, like, he was kind. He had a soft spot for me. A lot of people did. And like when I see teachers now, and you probably, if you follow us on social media, like when they come here, I'm in shock that they're here because I wasn't a good student. I was naughty. And like, I wasn't like the star kid that like, oh, I didn't go back and visit teachers like kids do because I knew they wouldn't want to see that. You know, they'd be like, go away, like do something. So like, that's my background is I was naughty. I was a bartender through college. I made it as a cop. I should have never really been a cop. Like it wasn't my thing. Cause I'll tell you.
Don't you feel like law enforcement is customer service?
100. You know what I said in my interviews? They'd be like, what about you? Like one of the generic questions is, tell me about your previous jobs that can make you a better cop or like will make you a good candidate. You know, it's one of the generic questions you had too, probably. And
a million times. So when I was looking for a police job, it was 2008 and there was no jobs. It would be one job for the city of Green Bay
and have 700 applicants. No lie. Am I exaggerating?
No.
And now it's like, do you have a pulse?
Yeah.
You want a
Do
job?
you have any criminal convictions?
We will let
we'll
that
move
one
them
slide.
to the top of the list.
Yeah. Oh, you only hit one person with your car? Okay. You know, like back then it was like cutthroat. It was like I had a track
almost
record.
Impossible.
I had driving while suspended. I had underage drinking. I had all this. So like it was really hard for me to get a job because I didn't stand out. You know what I mean? If I stood out, but not in a good way. But where was I getting at with that?
You got it.
And the question that they asked, what would make you a good candidate or whatever with your previous? And I said, as a bartender, let me explain. You deal with all kinds of people, especially in Wisconsin, because we don't cut people off when you're serving them. Like that's something they teach you, but that doesn't happen all the time. And if you would get fired from your job as a bartender in Wisconsin. If I was like, oh, sir, you had your 3 limit. I think you're intoxicated. You're done. Can you imagine that in a Wisconsin bar? But anyway, I'm trailing.
Just before noon.
But I said, as a bartender, you deal with all different personalities. You see people coming in happy. You see them depressed. You see them, you see their moods change. You see them intoxicated. You deal with sober, blah, blah, blah. And so I feel like as a cop, your job is selling whatever it is you're trying to get them to do, right? Like, I don't even know, like an example of something you're selling as a cop to do.
Well, just like talking people down from, heightened emotions and trying to get people to do what you want them to do.
Whatever it is you want. Like you need to leave the house.
You
need to leave. Well, come on. Like you don't want to like force things. You have to verbalize. The best cops are good talkers, I think. The best ones that don't use of force and all that stuff. Of course you have to. I'm not saying that shouldn't happen. But so I was a cop and I didn't like the day-to-day cop stuff. You know what I mean? Like the stuff that I should like as a cop that you don't realize what your job really is like just serving the public with stuff. I really enjoyed, I did drug work undercover for about 1.5 years. I enjoyed doing drug work. We did prostitution stings. I liked doing undercover prostitute. I wasn't an actual prostitute, but I pretended to be one. And I was on
She's a prostitute.
I actually, like, in all transparency, I have a hard time with sex crimes. I have even like that to me is a sex crimes. It's a form of sex trafficking. And I went into it. I'm really happy I did get into prostitution stings is because I went into it with this really negative outlook on prostitutes. Not saying I'm a huge fan now, but like they are sex trafficked. They are victims. And most people don't look at it that way. They're like, oh, prostitutes. Like they don't want to be doing what they're doing. They don't. And there always is a pimp outside waiting, like on every single situation we've dealt with them. So it made me open my eyes that it's sad. And I found myself in a dark place when I did prostitution work.
Mm-hmm. I remember you hated doing it.
I hated it.
Going.
I don't like crimes against kids too. It like you have to be a certain type of strong to do it. And I feel like you would have to have a good relationship with God to like let it go to someone stronger because it's a dark job. Mm-hmm. Law enforcement period is a dark job.
It's hard.
Very hard. Day-to-day complaints. Nobody likes to see you. Never.
Occasionally.
They give you a donut sometimes. But I mean, for most cases, and then you dive into like the different divisions, like drugs. Same thing with drug stuff. They're addicted. It's sad. It's a sad world. So when you're dealing with that stuff, it's hard. Mm-hmm. I liked doing that work better because I felt like I was making more of an impact. And that's not true because the day-to-day cop stuff is important too. It is like answering the calls. Keith's really good at that stuff because you're good with community policing stuff.
Oh, thanks.
Yep. So that's all. Law enforcement did that. Thought it was gonna be my forever gig. It wasn't. And thank God every day it's not. I don't miss it. I miss like things or people, but I don't miss it. And we would never be here if I was there. Right? Because it led to photography and the photography led here.
Yeah. Entrepreneurship and
I always felt like something was missing when I was a cop. Like, is this it? You know what I mean? Like,
I've always said that you're way too creative to be in law enforcement.
When we started dating, that was, you always said that. You're like, I think.
Not me though. Like I'm meant to be a lifer.
No, you're not. Okay. So let's move on. Background. I told you that was a boring topic. Boring.
Well, get ready to be bored because I'll tell you about
We don't want to hear any more about your history.
This building that we're in right now was built in 1913 after the feed mill that was here previously burned to the ground twice. The second time they're like, let's make it out of brick and have a metal roof so it withstands the fires.
We have pictures of the old feed mill. If you're ever come to the mill upstairs, there's the two old original feed mills.
Right back there.
And over there.
Zoom in on that, Cami.
And over there. Okay.
So originally it was also the first power source of the village. And so generators were running. It was a grist mill, feed for cattle and other animals. And then over the years, it evolved a little bit more. It was more of a feed mill for like farms, family farms mostly. It ended up being a feed mill in the 90s. And it was last known as Benter's Elevator. And they sold like a lot of dog food. Like that was what they were really known for like they had a
contract with Purina or something.
Yeah. There was like a big painted sign on the side of the building. So we're using the back, what is now known as the boutique, as
that
her
was
studio.
My studio.
And it was set up as a studio. It had its own entrance. That was pretty well remodeled real fast. So that way we could utilize it right away. And like nearing the end of where our renovation was like coming to a close. It was like
September?
Probably late. Yeah. September of 23. I call her Trixie. So if I say Trixie, you know.
Why is it that you call me Trixie?
Oh, you want
just a quick,
just a real quick one. Okay. So I started calling her Trixie because she would like get lost all the time. All the time. She's like a little, I think of
this isn't a compliment. He thinks it's a compliment, by the way.
It is kind of, because you're adorable.
Aw, thank you.
But you're also stubborn. And like you are like misguided. Like I don't get it. But you're like a little white fluffy dog lost in an alleyway trying to find
this
something.
Is real.
I'm not kidding.
This is where Trixie
where Trixie came from.
People are like,
it's a stripper name.
Oh, no, I don't think that. But people are like, oh, Trixie, where does that come from? I'm like, well, he says, I remind him of a little lost dog that looks like
adamantly thinks that they know the way to wherever they're going, but she has
you can envision that dog, that little dog that's like, like yippity tropping around, like, but they're really lost
and fluffy.
So,
and like cute and adorable, and you just want to nail it.
It might bite.
Won't let you close to it. Because she's on a mission to get wherever she's going, which is more lost.
Okay, so that's where Trixie comes from. I'm a little lost.
Do you like the nickname?
I don't mind it.
Love it.
I love Trixie. Okay, because I don't
tell them you love it.
I love it. Okay, go. Okay. So September. September 23. We had this epiphany, and we're like,
when she says we, she means her and her friend.
Okay, so Justine, you will hear maybe a lot about, maybe not. You'll probably have her on.
She'll be on the podcast.
Yeah, she is my go-to girl. She does my hair. Don't look at it because like I don't do my hair every day, but like she's my hairstylist. She has been in other business adventures with me. And so I was sitting in her chair and I'm like, I'm thinking about switching the photography studio into a boutique. Do you want to help me? And she sighed and she's like, sure. Because that's what she's always up for anything. Yeah, I'll do it with you. And which is what I love about her, is because she's my ride or die. Like, not a planned friend, but ended up being like a really good friend to us. Mm-hmm. Not part of my plan, which I don't know if friends are ever part of a plan, but like accidentally became a really good.
I married her.
He married.
I like saying it that way.
Yeah. He, what is that called?
Officiated.
Yeah. You married her. But, anyways, so I'm like, I had this epiphany. I'm like, you know what, for my opinion is like when you have a really good location, to not put
an appointment-based
business in it.
Doesn't
Like
make
it's
a
a
lot of
waste.
sense.
Like go in a strip mall or somewhere that's lame. Not
Or,
saying all
like,
strip malls are lame.
Back to your house.
Go back to your house. No, but like, so I was like, okay, if I'm drinking coffee, and we did a lot of research while we were renovating, and it's like, what do I like about this coffee shop? Ooh, it's cozy. I could sit here all day. Not a great business plan. In theory, you want to like move tables a lot, but not for our vision here at the mill. It's like, grab your coffee and stay as long as you want. It's so comfortable. The energy is good. And I have heard like so many, and it warms our heart, that say, has such good energy. I just feel so good here. Whatever happened here from ground up has always been good, I feel. Like this building has just brought in, and we hear stories. We hear so many stories when people come in. They're like, I came here with my grandpa and this happened. Or
I
my
did a
dad.
candy bar from the vending machine.
There was a candy bar over here. And the floor was filled with dust. And I would be waiting out my dad's pickup truck, and he'd always bring me a snack. And like, and I don't know, I feel like it brings a lot of good energy. But so anyways, studio, I'm like, I don't think I need a studio. I think we should turn that into a boutique. So that's why it's a boutique.
So this is like on the home stretch of our renovation project. We're thinking in our minds, we probably have 2 or 3 months to go, but we had like 6 months to go. Okay. So, but it's the home. Yeah. It was like 4 months. Yeah. Probably.
Cause like there's a ton that goes into it.
That happened really fast.
It happened really fast. And then like when you start a boutique too, like if you're in like thinking about it, I have a girl that works for us. We have a girl that works for us, and she literally wants a mill, not the actual mill, but she wants to find an old building. She wants to have a coffee shop and a boutique in it. And, which we love. We love that for her. She's been with us since the beginning. She started in the boutique, and now she's one of our main girls. But, I told her actually just yesterday, I said, start your online boutique. That's easy to do. So at least you start getting money and you understand like what good products are, right? I personally hate online sales. Hate it. Because I can't see the products. Like with our online store through the mill, you can order online. And like some of the stuff we don't get to see. So then when people return it, I'm like, well, this looks like garbage. You know what I mean? But you don't know. You have to blindly add stuff. So it's really hard to fill a store. And anybody that owns a store will tell you that. Like when you walk into a store and you see a lot of inventory, you have to be like, okay, they've been doing this a while and they're doing good.
It took a while to get there.
It took a while. But like I look back at the store before our grand opening and how bare it was, but how full we thought it was and how much money we didn't have to fill. So they have something called Net 30. So you can pay in 30 days. So you're banking on selling this stuff. So when you go into a little boutique, keep that in mind that they don't have like what big box stores have. And they're banking on that sale to pay it back, most likely, unless they're doing well. And still, so like I'll still have people come in, hey, can you give me a discount on this or this? I'm like, no, dude, it's not for sale. Like it's a new product. It's just out there. Like I understand boutique prices aren't as cheap as a big box store, but there's a reason because we can't buy it by bulk, right? And it takes a long time to build up and fill your store. And that's okay. Give it time, find out what sells and just build it up. Right? Am I rambling?
Yes. No, doing great.
Rambling. And
so we decided to change the studio into a boutique.
Yeah, because it makes
September.
sense. It makes sense because who doesn't like drinking coffee and shopping? And then Keith had a bright idea.
No, wait. So let's follow the timeline here.
Oh.
So the store opened in November of 23. The boutique. We coined it the Mills Closet.
Yep, makes sense, right?
It's a great name. I don't know who came up with it, but it's great.
Was it
Brilliant.
you? It was? You would remember that.
It's like the only idea of mine that she ran with. She doesn't even remember it. Who did this? It's probably somebody down the street came up with that idea.
Okay.
Yeah, that opened like deer hunting 2023. So it's such a Wisconsin thing to say.
It was,
like,
it was Widow's Weekend. Widow's Weekend we opened.
Deer hunting, yeah. And that was without a doubt the best decision we ever made.
Unplanned. Not ever part of our plan. So how did the plan...
Day one, when we bought the place and took that picture, there's a picture downstairs, Camille stitched in, of us in front of the building the first day. Carney, Tyler took the picture across the street.
Almost got hit. What a guy.
Crossing the street.
Yep.
typical cop, doesn't look both ways. We knew that day that it was going to be a coffee shop.
Yep.
In the front. And then we called it like a mullet, where it was like a coffee shop in the front and the photography studio in the back.
We called it. I forgot about that. We called it a mullet. Oh my gosh. Because a party, it was when I was doing boudoir photography. Yeah. Party in the back.
Yeah.
So I will also have women come in and they're like, I was naked in this room. And I'm like, I know, it's crazy. Tastefully. Yeah. But that's also something kind of funny.
Hands down, one of the best business decisions we ever made was to turn that into a boutique. So we had even before the coffee shop opened December 29th, 2023. So just before the end of the year, about a month and a half after the store was open. And we would have a lot of couples come in to the store, and ladies would be shopping because it's primarily a ladies boutique, right? Mostly ladies clothes and stuff. And guys would just come in and look around at, the building, which is good. But let's give them something else to maybe look at and purchase.
It's really, it's for your own.
So a dabble.
So we had to start. Yeah. We approached, well, Keith's like, I have an idea. Let's sell some. Did I steal your?
No, that's good. Go ahead.
Let's sell some bourbon. We could have a bourbon room in here. And then we talked to JC, a good friend of ours in Bonduel. And he's like, yeah, it's expensive to start bourbon. You have to have a pretty good start.
What's the start? And keep in mind, we're
road construction.
And that was before that even. We just opened.
Oh, okay. I don't remember.
So we're still reeling. I remember checking our account every 5 minutes to make sure we're not overdrawn.
Yeah, it was rough. Yeah.
And he's like, oh, I'll probably need 5,000.
We're like,
oh, geez. Okay. Sell a kid. Maybe.
So we got rid of the cat, son. Sorry, Sawyer. Just kidding. He's old. So yeah, then the bourbon, that's a good hit. It's a good little hidden gem. A lot of people don't know. They'll come in and they're like, oh my God, you sell bourbon here.
We don't just sell it, we serve it. So we're one of the few coffee shops that I know of.
I don't know of any coffee shop that serves bourbon lattes. I'm not saying it's not done. So I know if you were going to message us and be like, oh, I do.
We do it here.
Yeah. Well, we don't know that.
Yeah. We haven't been your place. So
we are saying that we have people that come in and and I don't know if this is a good or a bad thing, but they are super excited to know that they can drink bourbon at 8 a.m. in their coffee, and it's a bourbon cream, and it's great. It is. It's
all kinds of different stuff too. Yeah. It's not just bourbon cream and coffee. They come up with wild recipes,
fun drinks. Yeah. But it's not a bar. It's a coffee shop. We don't want a bar feel here. We want it to be a coffee shop feel. But I mean, if you need a little kick, nice but whatever.
Yeah, and then it opens up the door for a few other things that we've done. We've held some bourbon club nights and kind of speakeasy type vibe. Mm-hmm.
It's fun. So how we got here was photography. Quitting my job as a cop. I was pregnant with Nash. Our 5th kid. And Keith is like, you need to take on, you're too creative. You need to take on photography. You need to do it. Not in an aggressive psycho way, but in a supportive, you know what I mean? But not you need to, because I don't want people to be like,
get to work.
He was like, it comes down to when you have 5 kids and they're all doing certain things, it's very hard to not have a parent home. Do you not agree? Very, very hard. You can do it. And if anyone does it, that's amazing. But it's easier if someone is home. And we don't really want other people raising our children. I mean, some days we do. But so then that's when I did it. I had to dive into the photography and I was terrible at it. Oh my God. I look back when I thought I was good. And I mean, I didn't even think I was good. I was still insecure about it. But when I thought it was decent enough to share and take money from people, I shouldn't have taken money from people. It was rough. But you get better, just like anything. Now, I'm not saying I'm a great photographer, but I'm decent.
I think you're great.
Thank you. you grow, you look like you have to just give yourself time, right? And I still love photography. I started disliking photography. I don't like weddings. Partially, I get like really bad migraines. And if anyone has migraines, you know, you can't control that. And so it's like a risky thing to have, is like to book out a bunch of weddings. And then, you know, what if you get a migraine? Sounds so stupid.
I think she just is sick of them.
I don't like weddings. I don't like weddings, period. Like, I don't like going to your wedding.
We Irish goodbye every time.
We Irish goodbye people. We'll give you money and stuff, but like, I don't enjoy a wedding. I love love. I love people, but I don't.
We're
like,
at the age where we're
I was
going
like
to
that for
second and third.
I did that to
weddings
Andy's
now.
wedding.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're going to like third wedding people's.
Second,
Yeah.
yeah,
Like
second,
we're at
third.
that level. So I'm definitely over it. But anyways, so photography, it brought us here. It's just funny how your path changes constantly and it gets you to where you need to be. What we're looking at for this podcast is we've had a lot of people reach out. I don't want to say a lot of people, like we're so popular, but people ask a lot of questions, like how, you know, like the start of it all, and business questions and hiring questions and all the things I listed if you follow us on Facebook. And it's just kind of,
It's really hard to give all those people a lot of attention when we're busy throughout the day, and like all these things that like this has taken 5 years now of our life.
right. And we don't hold secrets. Like we like to share like how to help grow your business. So we're here to like give advice, tell you our mistakes that we've made along the way, and talk about other things. And eventually we're going to have guests on and talk about community stuff.
Share our experiences with you.
Yeah.
So thanks for taking a listen.
Thanks for stopping by.
And
We're gonna work on that, but
stay
that's about
classy.
it. Yeah, we'll see you later. Bye.
Tell me freely what's in your heart.